Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and now it's time for the nation's sharpest opinion. Very often, when there are decisions which are taken, there is a quick Twitter response on it saying that this particular decision is pro-majority or it is anti-minority, and hence by supporting this kind of decision, the BJP government in particular in centre or in the state is being anti-minority. This is exactly the kind of argument that we saw over the last 48 hours when the BJP government in poll-bound Karnataka announced its decision to scrap the 4% quota for minorities and taking that 4% quota and adding it to the existing quota of Vokkaligas and Lingayats. Now, viewers, Amit Shah said this move is constitutional. His critics say it is unconstitutional. They say it is anti-minority, and let me be specific. They say that this is anti-Muslim. But is it really? On the nation's sharpest opinion, I have just one thought. Do we ever do any legal fact-finding, any legal research or any legal study before coming to conclusions and saying so-and-so move is anti-minority? If that is the case, ladies and gentlemen, if I can prove tonight that the idea of religious quotas is itself anti-constitutional, against the constitution, and therefore one can argue that when the 4% quota came about, was it anti-majority because it took away from the existing jobs or quotas which would have been available for the majority community? Let me point one thing out, viewers. During the Constituent Assembly debates, I have 3 points tonight on the nation's sharpest opinion. And this is in the context of the decision that has been taken to do away, that is, scrap the 4% quota for minorities in Karnataka. Point number one, during the Constituent Assembly debates, is it true or not that on the issue of granting religious reservation, that is reservation to specific religions, Sardar Patel vehemently opposed it. And he said, and I quote, "Those who want that kind of thing have a place in Pakistan, not here." Ladies and gentlemen, do we respect the views of Sardar Patel or not? Second question, is it true or not that despite considering religious minorities under backward classes, the Mandal Commission did not make any specific recommendations to include religion as a parameter for reservations along with OBCs? So why are we bringing in the religious angle at all? The state should not discriminate on the basis of religion. The third point, is it true or not, ladies and gentlemen, that the validity of religious reservation is still being considered in an ongoing case, State of Andhra Pradesh versus B. Archana Reddy, for which the Supreme Court had constituted a constitutional bench and therefore has no established constitutional basis? These are matters which are still being discussed. Point I'm trying to make, viewers, before we say that what the Karnataka government has done is anti-minority, do we ever consider the fact whether reservations for minorities themselves or reservations in the name of religion themselves are themselves constitutional or unconstitutional? Ladies and gentlemen, in the politics of it, I always believe we must also look at the constitutional provisions of these matters. Otherwise, we'll have a sort of unresearched Twitter kind of debate, which we must avoid. Now, having said that, let's debate.
In poll-bound Karnataka, the BJP revoked the recognition of Muslims as a backward class.
We have increased their reservation from 5 to 7. Today is Panchimshali, Veerashaiva, Lingayats and others. There also we increased from 5 to 7. And this has come from 2B, where religious minorities were holding it. But as per Constitution and judgment of 7th judgment of Andhra Pradesh, we have shifted them to EWS, economically weaker section, and this 4% has been distributed.
The BJP claims the move has constitutional backing.
ये कांग्रेस पार्टी ने वोट बैंक को खुश करने के लिए 4% माइनॉरिटी रिजर्वेशन लगाया था, उसको हटाकर 2% वोकलिग का और 2% हमने वीर शैव और लिंगायत को देने का काम ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी.
And it has become the biggest flashpoint.
The reservation in Karnataka is a mockery. It is an unconstitution. It is an unconstitution. They think that reservation can be distributed like their property. It is not their property, it is a right.
While the SDPI has taken to the streets in protest,
एक्स्ट्रा रिजर्वेशन देना ये नाइंसाफी है। तो इसके तहत सोशल डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी ऑफ इंडिया एहतजाज दर्ज की है कि ये जो नाइंसाफी है सिर्फ एक इलेक्शन गिमिक है।
the Quota rejig has also led to an agitation by the Banjara community against internal quota for SCs.
ಬಂಜಾರ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ತಪ್ಪು ಗ್ರಹಿಕೆ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, ಅದನ್ನು ಸರಿಪಡಿಸುವಂತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
The Vadra Congress is levelling an appeasement charge.
The modern day Shakuni of Karnataka, Shri Basavaraj Bommai and BJP, they are dividing the SC/ST communities. They deceive and defraud Vokaliga community. They deceive and defraud Lingayat community. They deceive and defraud Muslim minority community. And the biggest betrayal is also with SC/ST community.
But who is appeasing and who is dividing in the poll-bound state? Let's debate.